demonstrate how the power rule works. So the power rule simply says that we have a variable, let's say d over dx of x to the power any constant, any constant, and it could be any number. So what happens, how do we find the derivative of this? And then what we do is to take the n down. We're going to take this n, we're going to take it down here, so it becomes n, and then we're going to have x to the power n minus 1. So that's the power rule, that's it. So for this law, I will just demonstrate it with examples, so for a clear understanding. So a quick example on the power rule is, let's say we are given y equals to x squared, right? So to find a derivative, or to find y prime of this becomes, what do? We take the 2 down since it's our exponent 2, and then we're gonna have the x, it remains the same, it becomes 2 minus 1, and then this simply, you can just simplify this. What is 2 minus 1? It's just 2x to the power 1, which is just 2x, right? So that's the power rule. That's the basic way to do the power rule. Let's maybe get another example like this. Maybe let's just improve it to 3. Let's say we have x to the power 3, and then to find the derivative of this, to find the y prime of this, you just take the 3 down, you have 3, and then you just gonna have x to the power 2. So the more you do it, the moment you start now doing it in your head, and then you just write the final answer. So instead of moving each step, you just go from here to the last step. So that's how you need to sort of like practice it to get it right. So another law that moves with this one, it's called was it the constant product rule? So another law, this is law number 3, it's called the constant product rule. So with this one, what happens is that you have d over dx, you have c as a constant, and then you have a function, maybe f of x, right? So what you do in this case is that you leave the constant untouched, you derive the function, right? You derive your function, right? Let's keep it simple. Let's just go straight to a quick example, then you can get to understand this, how this one works. So for this one, how it works is that, let's say you have y equals to 4x, right? 4x squared, right? To find y prime for this, right, what do you have? So the 4, you leave it untouched, you derive the x squared, right? So how do we derive the x squared? We said we're gonna use the power rule. We take the 2 down, and then you have x to the power 2 minus 1, right? Remember the power rule. And then this is equals to 4. What is this? This is just 2x, right? And then what does this become? So the 4 and the 2 will multiply each other, and then you have 8x, right? That's our y prime in this case. So this is the constant power rule, but the more you do it, the better you become at it. So let's just do a quick example. So let's say, so you call this example 1, and then this example 2. And then let's say you have 4, and then you have x to the power 3. So right, how do we find the derivative of this using this law? So you simply say, take this 3 down, multiply it with the 4. It just gives you what? It gives you a 12. You say 3 times 4, 12. And then x to the power, what is 3 minus 1? It's just 2. So this is just 12x. So the more you do it, the better you become at it, and then you can get to understand it better. Okay, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, share the videos, like, comment, and let me know what you want me to do in the next video.